Hello, and we're back to continue going through the Thieves Guild questline. And I'm just about to meet up with Mercer. Here we are.
Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting. I'm here now. Good. You're finally here. I've scouted the ruins and I'm certain Carlia is still inside.
You saw her?
No, I found her horse. Don't worry, I've taken care of it. She won't be using it to escape. Let's get moving. I want to catch her inside while she's distracted. Take the lead.
Understood.
Make certain you keep your eyes open. Carlia is as sharp as a blade. The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here.
Isn't murder Dark Brother?
Standing arrangement with the Dark Brotherhood. If I need someone in the guild taken care of, we do it ourselves. We both agree it's best to keep these matters in-house.
Tell me about Carlia.
She was a stubborn Dunmer. Always had to do everything her way. But she was also the best, bringing in more coin a month than some thieves heist in a year. Gallus trusted her too much and let her get too close.
So, they had a relationship.
With that, yes. Me? I think she was softening him for the kill. Gallus would call her his little nightingale. Absolutely smitten by her.
Why did she kill him?
Greed? Jealousy? Spite? Who can say what drove her to such an iniquitous act? One thing's certain, I intend to find out before she draws her last breath. Keep your eyes open, your mouth shut. They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult. Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how. Lock skill. That should do it.
As I recall, there's one more quest after this one in this chain, and then I will be going back to the storyline, which would involve the meeting the Greybeards. So
there and watch out for the spikes. Looks like Carlia reset all of the traps.
Okay, need to find the chain he spoke of. Found the chain. Oh, that means next time I go to town, I'm going to have someone challenge me, namely the Ebony Warrior.
Two more of them ahead. My time.
Okay, that one's I already went through. Chain. Was that hanging moss? Apparently, no, it's not harvestable. Okay. Oh, okay. No special enchantment there. It just had a unique name.
To wake the Draugr, I bet. Don't blunder it.
Well,
How disappointing. Out of my way!
let's see now. I guess that was not the way to go, but I did remember that that ship is... I can't remember what it does, but I remember that you can get it. So, whatever the case, is this the way we came in? I think it is, so let's try going up here. I can't remember. Wait, there's bodies here. I don't know, we might have come down here now that I'm looking at it. Nope, this is a new way.
So ends the lesson.
Daedric bow, nice.
Claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlia already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlia is close, I'm certain. Now let's get moving.
Oh wait, yeah, there's 2 quests after this now that I think
honestly
about it.
think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Honningbrew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough. Otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence. But I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Well, that sucks.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling?
Hold on, you shot me.
No. I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Why save me?
My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death.
Why should I believe
Without
you?
the antidote I administered, you'd be as still as a statue. I treated your wounds and didn't leave you defenseless. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot, and yet I used it on you. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive.
Why capture Mercer alive?
Mercer must be brought before the Guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder.
How will you prove it now?
My purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside.
Well, what's it say?
I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before.
Perhaps it could be translated?
Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. It's the only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity.
There's that word again, Nightingale.
There were three of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey.
Tell me about
Scholar,
Gallus.
a master thief and a natural leader. Everyone respected him and followed him without question. It was Gallus who inducted me into the Nightingales and honed my skills to a razor-sharp point. I owe everything to him. We were very close.
You were lovers?
Gallus once said he felt comfortable around me, able to let his guard down. I can't help but think that I'm responsible for what happened to him.
Why didn't you kill Mercer?
Mercer lied to the Guild, branded me a murderer, and slandered my name across his network of contacts. For 25 years I ran, never sleeping in the same place twice and carefully covering my tracks. Mercer doesn't need to die. He needs to feel the cold sting of fate as his life crumbles in front of him and he's hunted by the Guild.
Might not have a choice next
I can
time.
promise you, if it comes to that, and my back's to the wall, I won't hesitate.
Can't you come with me to Winterhold?
There are preparations to make, and Gallus's remains to lay to rest. I promise to join you there as soon as I can. Remember, speak only to Enther. Trust no one else.
To Winterhold!
A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in...
I think Enther was in the basement here.
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you?
My days at the college are long behind me, but I prefer to stay close by.
Oh wait, maybe Enther is, I might be thinking of a different quest one. Well, let's go ahead and do a level up quickly. There. There. Okay, I was right about where he was. There we go.
Yes, what is it?
I've been sent by Carlia.
Carlia? Then she's finally found it. Do you have Gallus's journal?
Yes, but there's a problem.
Let me see it. No, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language.
Can you translate it?
No. However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. Word of warning. Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy.
Why did Gallus scribe his journal in Falmer?
Besides the fact that there are only a handful of people in Tamriel that even recognize the language, I'm fairly certain he was planning some sort of a heist that involved a deep understanding of the Falmer language. Sadly, we never had the opportunity to speak about the details.
Where did he acquire the knowledge to use it?
Ironically, I pointed him in the same direction I pointed you, to Markarth and Calselmo. I'm only hoping whatever means he used to learn the language will still be available to you.
What can you tell me about
Dear
Gallus?
friend of mine, and a surprisingly astute pupil of academia. I was devastated when he was killed. I suppose that risk always coexisted with his line of work. I just never thought his luck would run out.
He was an academic, yet he chose a different path? Why?
For the thrill, of course. He was quite clear that he felt more in his element climbing through a window rather than hunched over a dusty tome.
How did you meet him?
Yes, quite an amusing anecdote, actually. I caught him trying to break into my laboratory. I was about to show him the error of his ways when he made a curiously astute comment about my research notes. I was astounded, and in turn it led to a conversation. Who would have imagined it would lead to such a strong friendship?
What exactly is a Falmer?
The time before man, they were known as the Snow Elves. They lived in the sunlight and had a very prosperous society.
So they were like your kind?
Like the Altmer? Yes, I would say their culture quite possibly rivaled our own.
What drove them underground?
The Nords went to war with the Falmer in the First Era. Killed them by the thousands to drive them from their snowy homeland. The Falmer retreated underground and forged an uneasy alliance with the dwarves who ended up betraying them. This betrayal made them what they are now, horrible, blind monstrosities with a burning hatred of any but their own kind.
They sound more like victims to me.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Forgive me. I've lost several close friends to the Falmer, and it tends to distort my view. If you wish to learn more about them, you're welcome to my tome on the subject. It should be on my table. Calselmo is stubborn as a mule. Be careful when you speak to him.
Let's see, where I built. Ooh, I don't recall this being here before. Let's see, words of clan mother Onissi to her favorite daughter. Onissi tells you, you are no longer a mewing kitten and you have learned to keep secrets from Onissi. And so Onissi tells you, in the beginning there were 2 litter mates. Okay, this seems to be... Okay, Abner and Fadavmoy. After many phases, Fadamoy said to Abner, Let us wed and make children to share our happiness. And they gave birth to Alkosh, the first cat. And Abner said, Alkosh, we give you time, for what is as fast or as slow as the cat? And they gave birth to Kenarthi, the winds. Kenarthi, to you we give the sky, for what can fly higher than the wind? And they gave birth to Magris, the cat's eye. Magris, to you we give the sun, for what is brighter than the eye of a cat? And they gave birth to Morrow, the mother cat. Morrow, you are love, for what is more loving than a mother? And they gave birth to Surundar, the runt. Surundar, we give you mercy, for how does a runt survive except by mercy? And many phases passed, and Abner and Fatamoy were happy. And Abner said, we should have more children to share our happiness. And Fatamai agreed. And she gave birth to Hermorob. And she gave birth to Hersine. And she gave birth to Marins and Malala or Malaya and Sanguine and Shegorath and many others. And Fatamai said, Hermara, you are the tides, for who can say whether the moons predict the tides or the tides predict the moons? Hersine, you are the hungry cat, for what hunts better than a cat with an empty belly? Merun, you are the Jakajit, for what is more destructive than a kitten? Mafalo, you are the clan mother, for what is more secretive than the ways of the clan mother? Sanguine, you are the blood cat, for who can control the urges of blood? Shegorath, you are the skooma cat, for what is crazier than a cat on skooma? And Abner said, 2 litters is enough, for too many children will steal our happiness. But Kenarthi went to Fatamai and said, Fatamai, mother, Kenarthi grows lonely so high above the world, where not even my brother Alkosh can fly. Fatamai took pity on her, and tricked Abner to make her pregnant again. And Fatamai gave birth to the moons and their motions. And she gave birth to Nirni, the majestic sands and lush forests. And she gave birth to Azarah, the dusk and the dawn. And from the beginning, Nirni and Azarah fought for their mother's favor. Abner caught Fatamai while she was still birthing, and he was angry. Abner struck Fatamai, and she fled to birth. The last of her litter, far away in the great darkness, Fatamai's children heard what happened, and they all came to be with her and protect her from Abner's anger. And Fatamai gave birth to Lorkaj, the last of her litter, in the great darkness, and the heart of Lorkaj was filled with the great darkness. And when he was born, the great darkness knew its name, and it was Namira. And Fatamai knew her time was near. Fatamai said, Jakajay, to you Fatamai gives the lattice, for what is steadier than the phases of the moon? Your eternal motions will protect us from Abner's anger. And the moons left to take their place in the heavens, and Abner growled and shook the great darkness, but he could not cross the lattice. And Fatamai said, Nirni, to you Fatamai leaves her greatest gift. You will give birth to many people, as Fatamai gave birth today. And when Nirni saw that Azura had nothing, Nirni left smiling, and all Fatimai's children left except Azura. And Fatimai said, "To you, my favored daughter, Fatimai leaves her greatest gift. To you, Fatimai leaves her secrets." And Fatimai told her favorite daughter 3 things. And Fatimai said, "When Nerdy is filled with her children, take one of them and change them. Make the fastest, cleverest, most beautiful people, and call them Khajiit." And Fatimai said, "The Khajiit must be the best climbers, for if Master and Secunda fail, they must climb Kenorthi's breath to set the moons back in their cores." And Fatimai said, "The Khajiit must be the best deceivers, for they must always bide their nature from the children of Abner." And Fatimai said, "The Khajiit must be the best survivors, for Nirni will be jealous, and she will make the sands harsh and the forests unforgiving, and the Khajiit will always be hungry and at war with Nirni." And with these words, Fatimai died. After many phases, Nirni came to Lorkhaj and said, "Lorkhaj, Fatimai told me to give birth to many children, but there is no place for them." And Lorkhaj said, "Lorkhaj makes a place for children, and Lorkhaj puts you there so you can give birth." But the heart of Lorkhaj was filled with the great darkness, and Lorkhaj tricked his siblings, so that they were forced into this new place with Nirni, and many of Fatimai's children escaped and became the stars, and many of Fatimai's children died to make Nirni's path stable, and the survivors stayed and punished Lorkhaj. The children of Fatimai tore out the heart of Lorkhaj and hid it deep within Nirni, and they said, "We curse you, noisy Lorkhaj, to walk Nirni for many phases." But Nirni soon forgave Lorkhaj, for Nirni could make children, and she filled herself with children, but cried because her favorite children, the forest people, did not know their shape. And Azura came to her and said, "Poor Nirni, stop your tears. Azura makes for you a gift of a new people." Nirni stopped weeping, and Azura spoke the first secret to the moons, and they parted and let Azura pass. And Azura took some people who were torn between man and beast, and she placed them in the best deserts and forests of Nirni. And Azura, in her wisdom, made them of many shapes, one for every purpose. And Azura named them Khajiit, and told them her second secret, and taught them the value of secrets. And Azura bound the new Khajiit to the lunar lattice, as it proper for Nirni's secrets defenders. Then Azura spoke the third secret, and the moons shone down on the marshes, and their light became sugar. Okay. I don't think this is really relevant, so I'm going to stop right there. I was supposed to find something related to the Falmer, wasn't I? He said it was on his desk. Well, let's see if it's one of these books. That was an interesting story, but it's not what I was looking for. Meh. I'll take this one for now. Well, I guess it's not here after all. Oh well. Just head to Markarth now. Sorry about the little delay. He said to check his desk. I'm pretty sure that was it, but, you know, that book wasn't really what I thought it was going to be. Oh well. Let's see. Markarth, I think, is that Markarth? No, that's Morthal. Markarth is over here somewhere. There's Markarth.
Excuse me, do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave?
No, I haven't.
Seems no one in this city. I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. I believe this.
Well, it looks like
just about to head on in. Follow me and keep your eyes open. Daedra.
Looks like my mission is being sidetracked for a moment. Oh well.
Fresh food. No wood rot on the furniture. Someone's been here recently, but the people I asked say no one enters or leaves. Wait, did you hear that? He came this way. That's it. Something's inside the house. Come on, we're getting to the bottom of this. Come out! We know you're here! There's another door. See if you can get it open. Stendar's mercy. This isn't an ordinary Daedra. We have to get help.
Weak. He's weak. You're strong. Crush him.
First, come on. Let's go. Get out of my head, Daedra.
You will kill, or you will die.
I don't want to die. I can't die here. Daedra has us. It's you or me.
Yes, your reward is waiting for you, mortal. Further down.
I'm pretty sure that I'm still locked in. Yeah, it does.
Yes, boss. So close. Your prize is waiting. Did you think Moleg Bal, the Lord of Domination, would so easily reward you? What do you see from that little cage? Speak.
An altar.
Yes, it's an altar. Men would come and sacrifice the wretched in my name. The weak would be punished by the strong. But a Daedric lord has his enemies, and my rival Boethia had her priest desecrate the altar until you came.
You want revenge on Boethia.
No, I want submission. I want the priest who did this to bend his knee and give me his soul. He comes by to perform Boethia's insulting rites at my altar, but he's been missing. Captured and bound, left to rot. Save him. Let him perform his rite one more time. And when he does, we will be waiting for him.
Okay, now I can go continue the quest.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something.
Look, I'm very busy, so this better be important.
I hear you're the authority on ancient Falmer.
Then you were well informed. I am at this very moment on the cusp of completing my magnum opus on the subject. I'm calling it Calcelmo's Guide to the Falmer Town. It will revolutionize the way we understand those ancient beings.
Perhaps I could view your work?
Preposterous. That research represents years of personal toil in some of the most dangerous Dwemer ruins in Skyrim. You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone to see it before it's completed.
But I'm a great admirer of your work.
What kind of a mentor would I be if I denied a potential student a glimpse at his master's ingenuity? Here, this key will provide access to my museum. Feel free to browse for as long as you wish. However, I must insist that my laboratory remains strictly off-limits.
Halt! The Dwemer Museum isn't open to anyone without the court wizard's permission. It means Dwarven Museum. You want to know more? Ask Calcimo. He's usually in front of the ruins, just down the tunnel.
Well, I just got the keys, so obviously I have permission. Well, I guess I could have pickpocketed him, but I didn't.
For the waste, there must be a dozen men. Calcelmo called it his entire expedition, said he needed every man who could research.
Yeah, that was an interesting item, but I might pick it up on the way out. Well, no, it might make... Well, no, I'll leave it for now. Why not? Ah, screw it, I'll take it. Item... Weapons... Well, so much for that guy.
Is someone there?
Ooh, so close. Ah, third time's the charm. Oh, I just noticed that I didn't get the Ebony Warrior to confront me when I entered Markarth. Maybe it only happens when you enter Whiterun. Yes, this is really hot and it hurts, but I have good fire resistance, so... Ah! There's a couple dudes over there.
Back up! I need some help in here.
Let's see, where's the other...
Where'd you go?
There you are.
Can't remember what this does, just in case it's something bad, I'm going to say.
Everyone, fall back!
Well, I guess that...
Happening.
Oh yeah, that's deadly. Well, it's bad for them, but not bad for me, I guess. Well, I guess that's the way out easily. So... Steal a roll of paper. I think there's some chalk or something here. Yeah, right there. Charcoal, that's it. I think I only needed one of each, but you know. Don't think I have anything to disenchant. Okay, don't. I didn't think I picked up anything of real value there. Ah, screw it. Damn, I didn't realize that was a named guy. I thought they were all... Oh, well, that sucks. I'll just deal with it. If I were playing normally, I'd probably load a previous save, you know, try to get out of here without killing him, but oh well. Now, let's see if I can fast travel here. I don't know if I can, but I'll check. I'm outdoors, but I don't know if I'm considered to be outdoors. Let's see. Oh, I should check what the journal says I need to do quickly. Okay, so yeah, I go to Winterhold. Can't fast travel from this location. Got it. So while I am outside, I'm not considered to be outside for the purpose of fast travel. Let's see if I can get out of here without having to kill anyone else. Looks like I made it. Now I can fast travel to Winterhold after this loading screen. Map. Wait, that's Dawn Star.
A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
Oh, okay, so I did go to the wrong area before. I thought there was an underground area, I just couldn't find it before.
Was there something else?
This should help translate the journal.
I suppose it would be inappropriate of me to ask how you obtained this, so I simply won't. A rubbing, eh? Odd. I expected notes.
It's quite the tale.
I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please. This is intriguing. Highly disturbing. It appears that Gallus had suspicions about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the Guild for months. Gallus had begun to uncover what he called an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the Guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else, Enthir? Anything about the Nightingales?
Yes, here it is. The last few pages seem to describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail. Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Shadows preserve us, so it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Enthir. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation to the Guild immediately. Farewell, Enthir. Words can't express.
It's all right, Carlia. You don't have to say a word. Listen, all I want is the truth to be revealed to the Guild. They respected Carlia, and she deserves better. Do whatever you can, and I'd consider it a personal favor.
Thank you, Enthir.
If trying to rid yourself of stolen goods becomes a burden, and you find yourself in Winterhold, visit me at the college. I've been known to handle items of questionable interest from time to time, and I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
If you have further need of me, you
We
can
must
find
hasten
me
to
in the
Riften before
college.
Mercer can do any more damage to the Guild.
Gallus's journal mentions the Twilight
You've come this
Sepulchre.
far, so I see no harm in concealing it any longer. The Twilight Sepulchre is the temple to Nocturnal. It's what the Nightingales are sworn to protect with their lives.
Why does it require that type of
Everything that
protection?
represents Nocturnal's influence is contained within the walls of the Sepulchre. Now it seems Mercer's broken his oath with Nocturnal and defiled the very thing he swore to protect.
Thieves and temples, it just doesn't add up.
I felt the same way when Gallus first revealed these things to me. I think given time you'll understand what I mean.
I'd understand better if less mystery was
As a
involved.
Nightingale, I've been sworn to secrecy regarding the Sepulchre. I know the Guild doesn't do much to foster faith, but I'm going to have to ask that you continue to trust me.
Very well, we do it your way
Make
for now.
Riften and scout the situation. See if I can discover what Mercer's up to. When you're ready, meet me at the Ragged Flagon. In the meantime, I wanted you to have this. It belonged to Gallus, but given the circumstances, I think he'd approve.
I'll put it to
If
good
the Guild
use.
isn't willing to listen to reason, you might have to.
Nightingale Blade,
So
okay.
Delvin send you again, or are you here on your own this time?
The mages don't let us go into college. They said it's not safe here.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
Now to go to Riften. Okay, so I cannot go in that way right now. I forgot. So, have to go in the other route.
You look like you could use a drink. What do you say to some cheap meat?
And just like that, it's a good thing I put down that bridge earlier.
You're here. I think some of these people are beginning to suspect who I am. Are you ready to face the guild?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure what to expect when we enter the cistern.
Yeah, there were some jobs that I forgot on this quest. I was thinking there were 2 left, but I think there's... After that one that I just forgot, I think there's 3 more now. So it's a good thing I probably stopped a good time before. Oh well.
You better have a damn good reason to be here with that murderer.
Please, lower your weapons so we can speak. I have proof that you've all been misled.
No tricks, Carlia, or I'll cut you down where you stand. Now what's this so-called proof you speak of?
I have Gallus's journal. I think you'll find its contents disturbing.
Let me see. No, it can't be. This can't be true. I've known Mercer too long.
It's true, Brynjolf. Every word. Mercer's been stealing from the guild for years, right under your noses.
There's only one way to find out if what the lass says is true. Delvin, I'll need you to open the vault.
Just a blessed moment, Bryn. What's in that book? What did it say?
It says Mercer's been stealing from our vault for years. Gallus was looking into it before he was murdered.
How can Mercer open up a vault that needs 2 keys? It's impossible. Could he pick his way in?
That door has the best puzzle locks money can buy. There's no way it can be picked open.
You didn't need to pick the lock.
What's she on about?
Use your key on the vault, Delvin. We'll open it up and find out the truth.
I've used my key, but the vault's still locked up tighter than a drum. Now use yours.
He says while the door's already open. I think that's a glitch.
By the 8th, it's gone. Everything's gone. Get in here, all of you.
The gold, the jewels, it's all gone.
Son of a bitch. I'll kill him.
Vex, put it away, right now. We can't afford to lose our heads. We need to calm down and focus.
Do what he says, Vex. This ain't helping right now.
Fine. We do it your way. For now.
Well then, Vex, watch the flagger. If you see Mercer, come tell me right away.
Brynjolf, I guess.
Look,
He just
before I help you track Mercer down, I need to know what you learned from Carlisle. I mean, everything.
Okay. Gallus, Carlia, and Mercer were nightingales. I'm just gonna tell him.
Nightingales? But I always assumed they were just a tale. A way to keep the young footpads in line. Was there anything else she told you?
Mercer killed Gallus,
I
not
feared
Carlia.
that was the case. From that last entry in Gallus's diary, it looks like he was getting close to exposing Mercer to the Guild. Anything else?
Carlia was behind Golden Glow and Hunting
Trying to make Mercer look bad in front of Maven, eh? Clever lass. Was there anything else?
No, that's
Then I
it.
have an important task for you. I need you to break into Mercer's home and search for anything that could tell us where he's gone.
He has a house in Riften?
A gift from the Blackbriars after they kicked the previous family out. A place called Riftweald Manor. He never stays there, just pays for the upkeep on it. Hired some lout by the name of Bolt to guard the place.
I'll take care of it.
Careful, lass. This is the last place in Skyrim I'd ever want to send you. Just find your way in, get the information and leave. And you have permission to kill anyone that stands in your way.
What's the best way to get into Riftweald Manor?
Good question. I've only set foot inside a few times myself, and that was in Mercer's company. If you can get past his trained watchdog, I think your best bet is to the second floor balcony in his backyard.
I don't suppose a ramp is easy to access.
Some sort of crazy contraption Mercer commissioned for quick escapes. I'd wager a well-placed shot at the ramp's mechanism would lower it in a hurry.
Oh, wow.
Very well, if you catch my meaning.
Alright. What's...
Better question would be, what did he leave? Mercer took everything. Even all of our plans are gone.
Plans
Before
for what?
Mercer took over, Gallus started collecting every bit of material he could on locations the Guild could heist. Museums, keeps, estates, you name it. By the time Mercer took over the Guild, we must have had a few dozen.
How could he have opened the bolt door alone?
I don't have a clue. That door